Hello everyone and welcome to the Air Goddess Network. I am the Air Goddess and welcome to my channel. I'll be doing a quick pick a card reading for you all to see what is going on with you guys. And you can pick your card and maybe you'll get some answers, some clarity, and some peace about what you may be dealing with this week or right now, or maybe something coming up whenever it happens. We've got our first card. I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to get our secondary card. We're going to be pulling 3 cards so that you all pick them, and then I'll explain each one. I'll do my best to put some timestamps in here for you guys. So after I do the video, I'll just review it and then we'll go from there. So you can go straight to it, so you don't have to worry about watching the whole thing to see what your card might have for you. All right. Let's get on in here. Oop, this fell. There's another one. As DJ Khaled said, it's another one. Got that one there, and then our third one. Then we'll go from there. Don't y'all like my birds singing, giving us a little bit of calming action going on, like we're in the middle of a forest somewhere? Get some nature going on if you live in the city. And there it is. I'm going to flip them over and I'll give you a few minutes to pick one. So that would be card number 1. This will be card number 2. And this will be card number 3. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes and then we'll be back. So for those of you who pick card number 1, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. You there? See how he's got the balancing act going on a unicycle? And he's got some ships behind him. You know, maybe they could be coming in, maybe they could be coming out. So let's take a little closer look at there. Sorry for the light there. There it is. He's in between the sea and the coastline, the beach as it were. He's on his unicycle with his money in his hands, trying to keep it balanced, right? So this could be about something physical. It could be money. It could be how you make your money. You could be in the process of dealing with the fact that you might be working 2 jobs or thinking about working 2 jobs, or you might be thinking about spending some money or not spending some money. And since we are in the throes of the sun in Taurus, with the moon going into new moon in Taurus on the 19th, we also have Jupiter in Taurus too, that moved into Taurus on the 14th. So you might be thinking about what you're gonna do here. You're thinking about expanding your money, maybe even spending your money, or maybe even just holding on to your money. But either way, that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about balancing your finances, really. And there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you are getting some opportunities coming your way, you still want to stay balanced, and that's all right, because you don't want to overspend and you don't want to underspend. So that's always a good place to be. You've got enough. Look, but see, you got enough either way. See there, look at that. He's really balanced. He's trying to hold on to it. So he's weighing his options. This could be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy about how you're gonna do it, how you're gonna move, when you're gonna move, what you're gonna spend it on. Do you really need it? You're really analyzing. For those who have Virgo placements, you're really analyzing. You're really thinking about if and when and how you're gonna spend it, for those who have Virgo placements. And then if you're a Taurus with the Jupiter in Taurus, you might be feeling a little generous, more generous than usual. But you know, you still want to have that balance there, because you know you have the earth under you to keep you stable. You don't want that water to come in and wash it all away behind you. You know, it could turn into a tsunami. You don't want to get hit too hard. So you still have what you need, because as you can see, he's balanced on that unicycle. but you don't want that water to come in and kind of sweep you from under your feet, right? So if you have Taurus placements with the Jupiter and Taurus, keep your balance as much as you can. When it comes to spending money, buying, saving money, it could be about relationships, things coming in really quickly, a lot going on real fast, or maybe you've been cultivating a relationship and now you're reaping the rewards of it. So there's that. So either way, you have enough, but don't get swept away. Okay. For those of you who have Capricorn placements, again, this would be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Okay, for all of you Earth signs out there. But for Capricorn, I'm going to the last one, which would be Capricorn. Capricorn's placements. You're already pretty balanced, and you can get kind of frugal. Okay. But sometimes you got to spend it to get where you want to go, right? So don't forget about that. In order to make money, you got to spend money to make money, as they say, right? So don't forget about that. In order to make the relationship work, you got to give it. You got to give a little to get a little, right? So don't be so stubborn about what it is that you want, Capricorn, because you might put yourself in a corner, and you don't want to turn around and say nobody puts baby in a corner. That would be you, the baby goat, holding on to stuff, but wanting something too. But you don't want to give up anything to get it. That's not how that works. You got to be balanced. If you want something, you got to give something. Okay, Cappy. I mean, I know you're working hard out there. I know you out there taking small steps, and you being real slow about your steps. But at the same time, don't be so slow about your steps that you're not moving either. Don't take such baby steps. You can move a little bit, give a little bit. It's okay. You'll get it back if you give a little. Just give a little. You'll be surprised what you get when you give a little. So move a little. Move more than you would normally move. Okay? Okay? All right. You want something, you got to give something. That's just the bottom line. All right? And that's the first card for you guys. So those who pick this card, this again is the Two of Pentacles. This is an Earth card. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So that's for you. For those who pick this card. For those who pick the second card, ooh, you've got the Magician, the first card of the deck. Okay, y'all magicians out there, y'all out here working your magic, literally, and you're in the upright position, so that's always good. So this is Mercury energy, this is Virgo and Gemini energy. Okay, you're working with the air, you're working with the wind, air and wind is the same thing. But you're working with earth, air, water, fire. You got all the elements to do whatever it is you will. But make sure that what you're willing isn't something that you can't handle later. Because sometimes we wish things and we manifest things, and then we get there and we get stuck and go, oh my God, but I didn't know it was going to be this. You got to be ready for what you want. When you're willing something, you have to be also ready for it. Okay. So overall, it's a good card, y'all. There's not much to say about the Magician card other than to have the confidence and back yourself up. If you're going to start, finish it. Okay. But also be open to whatever may come your way because of what you are willing in your life, dreaming up, wanting, having the courage to speak or write, to say. Make sure you're ready for that thing, because everything you say, everything you write, and the things that even you think, when you think even when you think inside your head and it's only your thought, it's still a vibration. You're still thinking it. And so whether it's a negative thought or a positive thought or just a medium thought, it's still a vibration, and you're putting it out there, whether you think it, whether you say it, or whether you write it. So if you're going to be the magician and it's in the upright position, make sure it's something positive, because whatever you put out there, believe you me, eventually it will come back. And if you're not ready for it, you have to remember what you think, you have to remember what you say, and you have to remember what you do, because when you do that and the thing comes back later, because it may not come right now, trust me, it may not come immediately, but when it does come, you have to be aware, oh yeah, I did write that. Oh yeah, I did say that. Oh yeah, I did think that. So is it anybody else's fault? Or, I can't be mad at anybody with me if I'm not ready for it. So while you're manifesting, whether you're thinking, saying, or doing, you also have to have the action of being ready for that thing that you say that you are wanting, that you're willing into existence. Because whatever you will into existence, whatever you're thinking, saying, or doing, that vibration is going to eventually meet up with you if you're doing the work. You can't just speak it or write it or think it and then expect it to just pop up. You have to do some kind of physical work, whether it's if you say you want to do better at math, and that's something that you want to manifest, then you have to do math problems in order to get better at it. You have to practice. Not be perfect, just practice, because there's always improvement to be had, because Virgo represents improvement. Gemini represents gaining knowledge and getting both sides of the story, or should I say all sides of a story before, you just, get your face cracked or something, as they say, because you didn't get all the information. Being that jack of all trades and being average, but not really knowing everything. And then when it comes out, like, oh, I didn't really know that. I should have studied more. Oh my God, I missed that whole section. I need to go study more. I need to get more info before I just say or speak it or do it. So Gemini is about gaining knowledge, getting all the information as much as you can, getting correct information. Just don't be going because somebody said or somebody showed you or somebody gave you a thought and they're thinking and you're taking it as fact. Go look it up yourself. Go find out for yourself and do the research. Don't just look for surface information, get all the research. Then once you do that, you go back through and you use Virgo to go down the line to see what's really fact, what's really fiction, how can you apply it, how can it be useful, how can you use it. That's Mercury, that's this card, that's the Magician. The Magician gets all the elements, sees what he can use or she can use, and then goes and makes it happen with the information once they've verified it. And they've willed it into existence that they're going to do the thing. They go out and they apply the information, and eventually they have the thing, or they've done the thing, or they're doing the thing. You see how that works? So for those of you who have Gemini and Virgo placements, this is your card. Even if you don't have a heavy Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, it's still the energy that maybe you are working towards something. So if that is the case, even if you are earth sign or a fire sign or an air sign, then at the end of the day, this is just confirmation that whatever you are working toward in order to manifest, then this is your card for you. Be the Magician. Make sure that you're doing the correct thing and the right thing so it doesn't come and bite you later. Be ready for whatever it is that you're manifesting. If you're in the process of manifesting, do the physical work so you can line up with the vibration of what it is that you are looking to do. Okay, so that's you. Okay, that's the Magician card. Okay, for you guys who did who chose this third card, this is the Eight of Wands card. So this is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy, but more of a Sagittarius card, because as you can see, the Wands and the Archer, he's out here, he's sending out messages. And since again this is in the upright position, you might be getting ready to go travel, or you might be getting ready to have a meeting of some sort, or you're thinking about doing something that requires you to travel. It's going to be a good journey, and it doesn't have to be a literal journey. It could be just the energy of going through a process of getting somewhere, that you've been doing some work, you've been doing some positive manifestations, and now they're coming to fruition because you've done the work. And now you're starting to see the fruit of that labor, because you sent out the messages, and now the messages are coming back with you to you saying, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's meet up. Yeah, let's do that thing. It might be emails, it could be phone messages, it could be text messages, it could be you literally in a meeting and now you got to go ahead to do the project, or that requires you to have to travel quite a bit. It could be through a phone call that you got that information saying, hey, we need you to get on the plane and come here, or we need you to get on the train and come there, or we need you to come across town because we got to do the project over here because we got a big project and we need you to do it. We've been sitting on it for a minute, but now we need you to do it. Come on over, let's do that thing. And so this is a very positive card for you all. Again, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo energy, but more of a Sagittarius card. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. This is thinking. This is communicating. A lot of communicating back and forth, long distance. You may even, for some of you, you might end up going out of the country, to be honest. So just be ready to pack your bags. Make sure your passport is valid and up to date, because you might be on a trip that's out of the country. So this is a very positive card. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Yeah. So this is your card. So if you pick this card, this is for you to go ahead and, make that move, do that thing, and it's not just a small thing, because it's Sagittarius energy. So it's a big project. It's something big, something maybe you've been thinking about doing. Oh, I was really thinking about going on that trip, and it's a lifetime trip for some of you, because it's not just work. It could be just for pleasure, that you've been planning on the trip and you've been wanting to go on this trip for quite some time, and now everything is lining up and you're able to go. So this is just confirmation to have fun. Go and see some things that you haven't seen. Expand on that. Go see all the things. Because it's a big trip. You deserve to see all the things. Bring your crew with you too, because Sagittarius has friends. So this might be a trip where you and your friends, 8 friends, 7 friends, including you, could be going on that trip. This is a group trip for some of you. So have fun, be optimistic, just go with the flow, learn what you can. It's going to be probably something cultural. So we all love that. Who doesn't love a little culture? Wherever that might be. You learn a lot and pick up even more friends. It's going to be a lifetime thing for you. This is something that you're going to really enjoy. So have fun. Okay? So that's the third card for you guys who picked number 3. So let me go ahead and do this. Okay? This is going to be a little bit different than most how other people do it. So we're going to flip these over so everybody can see what the card was now. There you go. 1, 2, 3 for all of you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a card for all of you. This is going to be my energy deck, Sandra and Taylor. And by the way, this is the Arcanum. This deck right here is called the Arcanum Tarot deck. And it is by I can't remember her name, Lechner. I'll put it in the comments below or whatever, let you know in case you want to get it. But it is called the Arcanum Tarot deck. It's a lovely deck. It's really beautiful. It's done well. Not only did she do it, she also did the artistry for it. So that's good. So, okay, so we got a card. Oh, look at here, y'all. We got appreciation. Appreciation? Well, we all need to be appreciative, right? Okay, all right. So let's see here. Let's find out what appreciation is. All right, let's see. Choosing gratitude. Well, there you go. Appreciation, choosing gratitude. All right. So it says, this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom. Yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on them, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And, like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't see yet. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. All right. So let's appreciate the fact that we can go traveling. For those who pick number 3, let's appreciate the fact that we are the magician of our lives. It's not just other people. We choose what we want to think about. We choose what we want to write about, and we choose what we want to do. Right? It's nobody else. It's us. We're magicians. We are the literal magicians of our lives. We might have players, but we're the ones that's running the show based on what we think, what we say, and what we write, and what we do. And those of you who pick card number 1, the 2 of Pentacles, let's appreciate that we even have the fact of the matter that we can be balancing our finances. That we've got ships coming in and coming out. See the ship back there? They could be coming in and coming out. We have the ability to balance our finances because we've got money coming in and we got money coming out. Right? So let's be careful and keep our balance. So I hope you all appreciate all the ups and downs that come through life, because it's what makes it. Those are the things that make us us. Those are the things that give us experiences. If we didn't know up, if we didn't have up, we wouldn't know down. And if we didn't know have back and forth, we wouldn't have any of. We wouldn't have back or forth. Now would we? We wouldn't know anything. So it takes one to have the other. Up, down, side, back and forth. Right? You got to know one to have the other. So let's appreciate the ups, downs, the backs and forths, and the sides to sides, because they are what gives us a life. So have a great week this week, y'all. Remember to have gratitude in everything, in every way, as much as possible, because honestly, when you have gratitude, you can manifest anything. Be grateful for anything. When you're grateful for anything and everything, you're able to manifest anything. All right? Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I am the Air Goddess. Take care, everyone. See you soon.